God, can't even spit that out right. Hey, welcome back to the Whiskey Edition. My name is Rob, and tonight we're gonna do, and that's the fabulous zebra stripes here for football season that is now upon us, the final, maybe almost final, Fred Minnick top 100, top 4 of all the top 100s that he put out for this year. No, this year for last year. The top 100 for 2022. I ended up finding 10 of them, and I did that top, I did those like in January or way back, and that had a winner that was not high on his list, which it was like number 33, I think, on his list, and it was his number 6 was my last place, and anyway, that whole thing. So since then I had found, I think, 12 more of the top 100 through various states and acquisitions and whatnot. And so tonight we're going to do the top of that final purchase through. So I've got 4 bottles. You saw them in the run-up. The first is his number 21 of the Smooth Ambler Contradiction Rye. Then we have the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof C922, which was his number 18. The Old Ezra 7-year Full Proof Rye was his number 9, and his number 7 was the Stag 131. So I got these quite a while ago. I know it's been a while. You've been chomping at the bit, all the tens and tens of messages I've been getting saying, where's the finals, where's the finals? Come on, you're a slacker, I know I am. So the only thing that beat the Stag that I could get a hold of was the Booker's Kentucky Tea. So it's back here, it's right back there. So we may take the winner of whatever the winner of these 4, the top of these 4, and put it up against that, and maybe even the A122, which was the one that I found to be my favorite of that first 10. The top 5 after the top 5 after the Booker's Kentucky Tea is the, I got them written down here so I wouldn't forget, the Michter's 20, $1,200 a bottle, that was unobtainium. Old Fitz 19, another unobtainium. George T. Stagg, and then the Coy Hill, Jack Daniel's Coy Hill was his number 2, and his number 1 was William LaRue Weller. So I felt pretty good about finding several in his top 10 anyway, and number 6 being the Kentucky Tea, and then the Stag. So we'll see how those stand out. I'm gonna let this run while I open these up. I pour them, I'll mix them up as best I can. I will do a drink through and note them in my whiskey business notebook, and then see which of the 4. So hopefully this video will not be drawn out too far, and we can get on with other of the many plans I have of everything I've purchased over the summer, and my Visa bill is not happy. So let's get on with this. I'll pop them open. These are fresh cracks. I don't do an infinity bottle on the front side like Mark and others do, because I'm lame, I guess. I just haven't figured it out. So we'll just get them popped, let them open up, which I always forget to do. I've got some water for myself over here. And so hopefully this will go smoother than usual. That is some serious foil on that stack. Now for the mixing. Left to right, right to left. Left, left, center, right, right, right. We're going left to right. Well, I know I have a big nose, but I don't always have the nose for what's going on in these, and this is no exception. I didn't get a lot of nose on any of them. I let them open up for quite a while. I don't know what the deal is. I'm looking through my notes, minimum nose on all of them. This one had the most floral nose and the floral taste, and it is probably going to be at the bottom of my stack. I'm just not into the floral. It's just not my jam. So I'm not sure what the deal is with that. We'll see what it comes out as. And this one was, excuse me, this one, the initial taste I had of it was like a chocolate bomb, and then that kind of went away and it kind of came back a little bit. So of the four, this is probably my favorite. And then between these two, the center right, they all have a little herb in them, but I guess I would kind of do this one third and this one second, so kind of like this. So let's see, what's number 4 in this batch? Number 4, geez, I screwed that up so I couldn't figure out which one came from where. Number 4 is the, so this one's number 1. This one's number 4. And number 4 is Elijah Craig. Elijah Craig, 922? C922. Huh. All right, that's interesting. And it's probably like, if you like floral, that has it in spades, so that's probably the reason for that. Number 3, yeah, we don't know what, this one. Third place one is the center right, and it is Old Ezra 7. Year. All right, that kind of makes a little bit of sense. So the second one is the right to right one. What is this? This is the stag in number 2. Interesting. Stag. Number 2, and that makes left number 1. The Contradiction, the smooth Ambler. Wow. So how did this line up? Smooth Ambler, stag, and then like that. So I guess it's like kind of like that. So the bottom of the pile was Elijah Craig C922. It was just too floral for me, my taste. The next one had some floral to it, and it was number 3 again. Stag. That's number. No, this is number 2 is stag. God, I must screw this up. Number 2. So this is number 3. Number 3 is the Old Ezra. This guy right here. Yes. And it probably gave the Elijah Craig a little bit of a knockdown, just because I'm not huge into floral, and it was really floral for me. And the Old Ezra barrel proof rye had a little floral to it. All kind of did. And then number 2 is the stag, which shouldn't have any floral in it. It is hot at 131. Wow, it's got a lot of heat to it. But then the smooth Ambler, what does it come in at? I think it's 114. 105. Whiskey in Your Hand is a blend of straight rye whiskeys. They distill in the mountains of West Virginia, and they source the rye mingled together beautifully. Paid balance active flavors one another. Every other blah, blah, blah. Batch 47, bottled by, looks like Deanna or Dreana or something. Well, I'm happy that it is West Virginia and that it's a rye. It's kind of odd that it had that chocolatey flavor to it, but more so than the other. Hope that just wasn't the first taste. Maybe the cork, I don't know. It's just not, it just has that sweetness on it and that chocolatiness. It's really weird. It's probably why I like it, because it's a little weird. So what we'll do is we'll set the Stag and the Elijah Craig, oh, this is the Elijah Craig, and the Old Ezra off to the side. We'll bring this one back over here to the front, and we'll grab, all right, grab these, and that is, Fred had this at 33, I had it number 1 of the first 10, and he had the Kentucky Tea number 6, I had it at number 10 of the first 10. And we'll put that up against his number 21, which I have at the top of my list for this 4. And Stag was just above, just below this. Put a little more in there. Okay. I need to go, I don't know, I'm gonna flip back because I know what's what. So this is the Kentucky Tea. This is A122. This one is the Smooth Ambler Contradiction Rye. I'm not gonna mix them up, we'll just kind of do a taste real quick through. We know what that one's like, Chocolate Bomb, Kentucky Tea. It's that floral hit that I get that it's just not my thing. Yeah, if I look back in my notes, yep, floral, coating is okay, astringent, just very floral. Very floral. Let's see what the 122 does for me. I'd put the way A122 above these two all day. So that's the way the taste through works. You never know what's going to come out. I had all hopes and dreams of the Stag Jr. Coming out on top, because it's usually really, really good. It was number 2 behind this Contradiction. For me, the A122 is much better. And then the Kentucky Tea Booker's batch, not my thing, along with the Old Ezra and the Elijah Craig 922. Really interesting. But that's why we do these drink throughs. And as the unofficial referee of the Fred Minnick Top 100 of the top 1, 3, 12, 22 or so that I've gone through, I guess I would put the 122 probably higher, though I didn't go back through the middle ones because I didn't have time. And so could do that. We'll see what the comments in the comments, the tens and tens of comments from my tens and tens of fans come through and say. But until then, at least 122 you could probably find pretty easy. The Stag is hard to find. Booker's Kentucky Tea batches, these batches come and go pretty quick. The Contradiction rye is a pretty stable, I believe a pretty stable offering from Smooth Ambler. So that one can probably be found. Let me grab that bottle. Yeah. And it's a blend too. Contradiction rye. That one can probably be found pretty easy. So appreciate you stopping by, taking a listen, and like, share, subscribe. We have some other videos I'm thinking about doing. I don't know that I can do a walkthrough like Matt just did. That was pretty interesting, where he walked through, I think it was Craig, Colorado, to the 5 liquor stores there. Got some exercise out of the deal. I could walk to 1 liquor store and 4 supermarkets and see what they had. That might be minimally interesting, but I do have some other things coming up when I get a chance, and we'll go from there. Thanks for stopping by, and you know, pour an extra glass, because you never know if somebody's going to stop by. Hasn't happened yet, but you never know. Thanks. Oh, mother scratcher. Smooth Ambler Contradiction Rye. It is a blend of straight rye whiskeys. We distill in the mountains of West Virginia. Oh, and rye we source. Because down in the fine print. Distilled in West Virginia, Tennessee, and Indiana. So that is quite the blend they've got going there. Well, if it works, it works. And stag, I just can't believe the stag was that high proof. Definitely a lot of proof. Yeah, my bag's fucked. It's like a mini infinity bottle. The Whiskey Edition blend. Right there. And a little bit of backwash. So put that on ice the way I like it.